Kunze Panzer and Aufklärungspanzer Panther are coming to World of Tanks. So ladies and gentlemen, what is going on? Welcome back to my channel. How are you all doing? I hope you are doing fantastic. So today is Friday. First of all, happy Friday. Clapping, clapping. We did it. Yet another working week is behind us. And I decided to open up this weekend with one very interesting news episode, because what I have for you today, ladies and gentlemen, is this Kunze Panzer, which is going to be our main tank we talk about in this video, with one very interesting feature. First ever German siege mode medium tank. And this siege mode is not working like the siege mode on UDES, for example, or the siege mode on STB1. It is a bit different, the siege mode, but more about that in a second. Because first of all, let's talk about one thing. What is going on in this game right now when Wargaming is releasing so many special status German medium tanks into these games, German tanks overall? You know, it wasn't too long time ago when they released the Kampfpanzer 50T as a special reward vehicle. 2 weeks ago I was able to share first information about Kampfpanzer 07RH, which is super fast with high DPM medium tank once again. And now this one, Tier 9 Kunze Panzer, or is this going to be a Dectra vehicle? I think it ends up being as a reward vehicle one way or another. I do not know how. I would say like 15% chance that it ends up being anywhere else besides the reward vehicle, because usually when they introduce Tier 9s, it might be a reward vehicle, but as of now, while I'm recording this, they didn't share any information about that. But I cannot be 100% sure, because previously a couple times they have released some first information about Tier 9 vehicles as well, before Tier 8 Dectra vehicles or before Tier 10, so I cannot be 100% sure, but I think it is going to be a reward vehicle. Now, what Wargaming is saying about this tank: a new German Tier 9 medium tank will soon be sent to the super test, the Kunze Panzer. The main feature of this vehicle is its siege mode. As opposed to the Swedish medium tanks and the STB1, siege mode is not switched on automatically in the Kunze Panzer. So when you drop down the speed, your siege mode kicks in on STB1, on UDES, not over here. You have to enable it manually, as with the Swedish tank destroyers. Additionally, another feature of this vehicle is the way its turret is mounted. It is tilted 5 degrees forwards. In siege mode, the gun depression angle is increased up to minus 15 degrees of gun depression, considering the turret's tilt as well. So the gun minus 10 degrees, the turret tilt minus 5 degrees, we get minus 15 degrees of gun depression on a Tier 9 medium tank, and this is the new king of the gun depression in high tiers, in Tier 7, Tier 6 plus, because STB1 right now gets either minus 14 or minus 13 degrees of gun depression. And shooting accuracy is improved at the cost of decreased maneuverability, gun stabilization, and rate of fire. Once again, in siege mode, the gun depression angle is increased up to minus 15 degrees, and shooting accuracy is improved at the cost of decreased maneuverability, gun stabilization, and rate of fire. The Kunze Panzer is very different from normal medium tanks. It plays the role of a positional sniper in siege mode, and it can effectively support its allies at medium ranges in travel mode thanks to its high damage per minute. Its full potential can only be reached if both gameplay styles are combined in the right way. Seems complex. Let's take a look at the details. Kunze Panzer in front of you. Early details, keep in mind, characteristics are not final and are subject to change, as always. Firepower: 390 alpha damage, not bad. 480 with HE. Penetration numbers at Tier 9, 268, 353 millimeters of penetration. Very little gap between standard and premium rounds. It's okay. But now let's talk about the main stats which are getting affected by the siege mode. First up, reload time. Reload time available at all time, 9.3 seconds for 390 alpha damage. When you are in the siege mode, 12.3 seconds. Accuracy available at all time 0.42. When you are in the siege mode 0.3. Aiming time available at all times 2.7 seconds. In the siege mode 1.8 seconds. So you can see the trend over here. You get lower DPM, but you hit way more often. Way more faster aiming time. Way better gun handling. Turret traverse speed 37 degrees per second. Gun elevation angles minus 10 degrees of gun depression, plus 15 degrees of gun elevation, and the siege mode gives you extra, let's say overall 10 degrees of maneuverability, because minus 15 degrees of gun depression and plus 20 degrees of gun elevation. Ammunition capacity 50 shells. Not bad. Mobility 65 kilometers moving forward, 23 moving backwards while out of siege mode, and while in the siege mode, damn, you are still fast. Okay, this vehicle is very interesting, actually, honestly, very interesting. Hard to say if it is good, bad right now. Like in the siege mode, 30-17. But a lot more accurate, a lot better gun depression, but a lot longer reload time. 3 seconds longer reload time. 30, let's say roughly like 30%. Horsepower 610 or 420 when in the siege mode. Power to weight ratio 15 or 10 if in the siege mode. Hull traverse speed 42 degrees per second. Survivability, total hit points 1600 hit points. Hull armor nothing. 40 30-20, so 100. So the Russian 122mm guns are able to overmatch your frontal hull armor. Turret armor 63, 53, 53. Absolutely nothing. You can get some occasional bounces if you hit the very edge of the sloped turret armor, but don't count on your armor too much. View range 400 meters, signal range 750 who cares meters. Crew, commander, loader, gunner and driver, quite the standard one. The shell types APCR, heat and HE. Ooh, Kunze Panzer, really? Wow, okay, so the firepower, I like the 390 alpha damage, I like the standard penetrations, it is especially awesome, it has APCR as well, so fast shell, standard penetration, ooh, so fast shell, APCR, this penetration in the siege mode with that accuracy and aiming time, ooh. And in the siege mode your mobility is still not super bad. Not like crazy bad. It is bad, 10 power to weight ratio on a medium tank, 420 horsepower engine. Luckily, your hull rotation speed is not getting wrecked while in the siege mode, for example. I am not gonna lie, I'm actually looking forward testing out this vehicle, Kunze Panzer. I have no idea when we're able to do that, how this vehicle is going to be introduced, when, what, how, who, no idea about that, but one thing I know, I want to test it out, because I like this type of mechanic. You win some, you lose something. It is not straight out winning, like on EBR. Your gun handling is stupidly broken. You have stupidly broken mobility, and if you take away the travel mode or the speed mode, then your maneuverability is completely broken, and if you're in the travel mode, then your top speed is completely broken. Like, but over here, definitely you win some, you lose something. I want to test it out. Ladies and gentlemen, please let me know what you think about Kunze Panzer yourself as well in the comments down below, because now let's quickly talk about one of the next German vehicles, which is also going to be here soon, according to the dailybounce.net blog. Update 1.11, Aufklärungspanzer Panther changed and coming soon. 2 hours ago released. One of the most anticipated vehicles to make its return has been introduced to the game with update 1.11. The Tier 7 German light tank Aufklärungspanzer Panther will be making its return to the battlefield sooner than you might think. This vehicle, or the vehicle, has gone through some changes recently in the super test and now again when it was introduced with update 1.11. and this is the vehicle I am talking about. And of course, when this vehicle comes out, ladies and gentlemen, you can be sure you can stay tuned for some crazy ramming action. I'm going to equip it with turbo, I'm going to equip it with all the ramming equipment, full ramming crew, and I'm going to ram the living hell out of tier 9s, sorry, tier 8s, higher tier vehicles this tank is able to see. Of course, the Aufklärungspanzer won't be for everyone. Mostly it will be older players interested in. It's a meme. In it as a meme tank rather as a proper light tank. Yes, for me as well. It is going to be a ramming machine, a tier 7 bulldozer. But we could be wrong about that. The vehicle received the following changes. The tank status changed from upgradable to premium. Rate of fire changed from 11.38 to 12.03 rounds per minute. Well, we knew about the premium status. This tank was going to be a premium vehicle, no doubt about that. Reload speed changed from 5.27 seconds down to 4.99. DPM increased up to 1625. Hit points from 1000 to 1050. By the way, this DPM is better than on the GSOR, aka Tier 8 Premium Tank Destroyer. And this light tank has better DPM, but oh well. Cost of repairing vehicle changed from 8000 to 8400 because of extra hit points. Yeah. But I'm not comparing GSOR to this vehicle, because GSOR can take out this vehicle with one clip, this tank can't. Just saying, just a funny thing to think about, right? So, ladies and gentlemen, Aufklärungspanzer Panther, also known as Awful Panther, also known as many other things, and Kunze Panzer coming to World of Tanks. Ladies and gentlemen, we have some exciting vehicles to look forward to. Let me know what you think about that in the comments down below. And while you're watching this episode on Friday and on Saturday as well, I think I am live on twitch.tv/desgames right now, streaming together with Twitch drops activated. So if you want to get some free goodies, if you haven't get them already, some free boxes, small boxes, and I may give away some large boxes during the live stream as well. I did that last time in my last stream. And if you want to win some duty styles from the drops, or not win, you are going to get them if you're lucky enough, right? Then tune in, let's have some fun together, let's test some new vehicles, let's grind some credits, let's have a good time. That is me done over here, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so much for your attention. I get you next time with something else. Stay awesome, stay sexy, stay naked, stay subscribed. Plus points for the toilet crew, and I catch you next time. Bye.